Okay, so hi, we're Team J. We're going to present the strategy we adopted for an ERP simulation manufacturing game. And I have with me Shubham and Kola. Today first, I'm going to talk a bit about our initial strategy. And based on our strategy at the beginning, we found out some critical issues. And according to these issues, we will walk through how we modify our game plan to improve our credit ratings, valuation, and profits. After that, we will wrap up with the final results and learnings from the simulation game. So we had to, so in the initial strategy, we had to enhance our production capabilities with the increase in customer base. So our market penetration spans in three regions, North, South, and West. In total, we have 194 distribution channels where we establish our distributions. So um, initially, we decided to adopt make-to-order strategy to fulfill customer demands. One person would check the inventory report to identify drop in levels of raw materials as the finished goods were produced. So we put random numbers for our market plan, BOM prices, and requested raw materials based on our capacity. So this would help us assess the supply-demand relationship and identify lead time of raw materials and product delivery.
In post playing round one, having implemented our initial strategy, these are some of the critical issues we faced during the game. So the biggest setback we faced during the game was we created and joined the wrong team name as opposed to what was suggested by Dr. Amy for round one. Hence, we couldn't play the game. So towards the end of the game, our company valuation dropped to negative $52 million. And that was like a big setback for us. So post that round, for round two, these were the four parameters we had to make sure to succeed in the game. First being bringing back our company valuation back to positive, and enhancing our credit ratings. The company rankings are based on these ratings. So whoever has the higher rating in the game goes up. Second, we had to identify product prices based on market fluctuation, because as we play the game, we see the prices of each raw material either going up or down, and based on that we can set our prices and then have finished good with the same amount of price. And lastly, we have to maximize our profit by reducing inventory carrying cost. And for that, we have to start by modifying our bill of materials and then setting up new plans and making a new strategy.
To add to what Shubham said, our second critical issue is the lead time of the material. Even though we didn't play in the first round, we were still looking for any information that could help us get back on track in future rounds. As we played a few rounds, we realized that the lead time of the material played a major role in our company's operation. If we found that information, we could have a better idea of how many quantities we would order from our suppliers. Furthermore, we can reduce the inventory costs and the shortage of the raw material. The last issue we had was the demand uncertainty. The demand from customers kept changing daily, so we needed to make sure that our supply could meet the demand. So in our future plans, we had to find a new strategy that could avoid the demand uncertainty.
So based on whatever we observed from round one, because we couldn't play, so we were analyzing the market trends and how the prices are like going up and dropping. And so first we modified our BOM list. One person from our team was given the task of going through each sales data and setting up different prices for the bomb. And initially we set up like 20,000 number for individual product requirements for our plan. But later in the game, we realized our production can't match the lead time of raw materials. Because the lead time for acquiring raw materials was random based between 1 to 5 days. So once we put an order for requisition order for materials, we don't know how many days we can get that. So we modified our requirement plan to 13,000 for like 500-gram products for muesli of different kinds, raisins, nuts, and 10,000 for 1 kg products of the same finished goods. After playing few rounds with this strategy, we saw valuation bouncing back to positive. So in 3 rounds, we came from -52 to like -30, -10, and eventually, I think in 5 to 6 rounds, it was squared back to 0. So we also took a 500K loan from the bank to expand our production capacity so that we can raise up the numbers in our requirement plan and push back to the initial 20,000. So we have like further profits for our company. And by taking financial stability, we were able to control our budget also. So according to our sales report, we modified our plans, and then essentially one person was looking after inventory, so we knew when to go for MRP runs, and then playing the game. This is what our final strategy was.
So I will be talking about results and learnings. The chart shows that we got the third place in the game, and our company valuation is 15 million, cumulative net income is 1 million, and the credit ratings indicate that we have very strong capacity for payment of financial commitments. And we have learned from 4 aspects: team collaboration, task delegation, decision making in the face of game constraints, irregular lead time, and regional demand, and managing and utilizing ERP material management and sales distribution module to optimize our strategy. And all of us are running different process, and we need to know what each other are doing. For example, if we are losing income, did we sell under cost? Did we spend too much on marketing? Or it's production issues? Or we have too much inventory on hand? So as we know, to run a company, we need to keep up with production, no stockouts, and adjust strategy as necessary and make good decisions with our assets. And most important thing is we must be profitable with positive net income. So even we were not able to play the first round and our company valuation dropped to -52 million, as soon as we find the production rhythm, we immediately repeated the process of converting planned orders to production according to our inventory. And we work closely with each other, and we're always aware of the situation in each role. That's why we're able to increase our company valuation by 67 million. And based on the customer demand and sales report, we formulated our marketing plan. And you can see that the first chart on the left side is our initial plan, and the right side is a marketing plan after we change our strategy. So thank you everyone. If you have any questions, please leave your comment below.